Japanese name is Homura.
Yeah.
And, like, I get that they changed it to Pyra because she's fire.
It's a little on the nose.
I mean, Homura kind of is too.
It's like in Dragon Quest XI, they changed... I think it was... They changed Jade's name. It's originally something else. It was like Martina or something.
Okay.
It was just like, what? Why did you change it?
Usually they change names for being too Japanese.
No.
Because Americans are too stupid to realize a Japanese name, I guess.
No, they just like, I don't know why they changed hers. Because she wears green. And, that's it. That's the only reason why they changed it.
Okay.
I hate all of the side quests that I've had to do in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Every single one of them were bad.
What about playing hide and seek with the kids on the ship?
I hated it. I hate the little little map that you get. Not the map, but the compass that you get at the top of the screen.
Yeah,
because
it's really freaking irritating trying to figure out where you're supposed to go.
Oh my god. You get like multiple things popping up on it, and it's like, where go?
So this episode has turned into shitting on Xenoblade Part 2.
Yeah. And then it's just like, all of the areas are so open and big, needlessly. And it makes no sense as to why they're... I mean, I know why they're so big, because, you're on a giant Titan. But...
Go to 518, it'll probably be better for running around.
You would think that there would be more towns.
Why would you think that?
I don't know, some kind of economy on the Titan. You can't just have one kingdom and, like, a tiny village somewhere off on the back ass end.
Clearly you didn't play Xenoblade 1.
Like, you need to have something more than just what you've got. Like, I think they just wanted to make the areas big because, we can do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically why they were big in Xenoblade 1.
There's no substance to them. It's just big.
For big's sake.
And
it's almost like Breath of the Wild. No, I will not stop talking about that.
Oh, go ahead. I don't care.
Biggest disappointment I've ever played.
Like, as soon as I saw it, not as soon as I saw him, as soon as I saw, like, more information out of it, I was like, yeah, this is going to be bad. It's going to get praised because it's Legend of Zelda.
The first trailer looked alright.
Yeah, and then it's just like... The
story trailer looked alright, but the story trailer was basically all of the story. And I still want to play what happened 100 years ago. Because it looked more interesting than the entire game.
Don't worry, maybe next year they'll announce Breath of the Wild Part 2. Yeah, Torna. Breath of the Wild 100 years before.
I hate games that happen freaking 100 years or X years after something happened. Because then you're not telling a complete story and you're expecting me to try to figure it out.
Trails does that.
If your story isn't interesting to me, I'm not going to try to figure it out.
Trails does that, but it's for a war that you don't need to look at. It happens like really quick. There's nothing too exciting that really goes on. We get the biggest bits of information through the story as it progresses. And that's all you need. You need, like, it sets up why the Erebonian Empire is shitty, essentially.
Yeah, but it's not like they're not going to keep calling back to it throughout the entire story.
They do.
Not to this degree.
I don't know.
Literally everything about Breath of the Wild's story is about what happened 100 years ago. It doesn't have a story of its own. Every single story element is linked back to that.
There are a lot of story elements that are linked back to the 100 Days War. But it's not, like, overpowering.
And I mean, you don't get to do anything in that time period.
No, of course not.
Games that let you actually go back and play through that, that's fine. Then you can call back to it.
I need to heal my pee-pee.
I don't know, I just don't get it. Also, stop killing your freaking main characters. That doesn't make your story good. Killing your main character at the end of the game doesn't make your story good.
It only makes it interesting if you've gotten to know them as a character.
It only makes it interesting if you've actually led up to that. Like,
yeah,
they're already dying, so they sacrifice themselves. Something like that. Like, I don't want to give examples because there will be spoilers, but... Okay, big, huge spoiler warning here. If you want to skip, like, 50 seconds ahead if you don't want to hear this, or whatever pops up on screen right here, it'll tell you what to skip to.
Yeah.
But, alright. So, killing the main character at the end of games like Persona 3, or Tales of Exilia 2. Exilia 2 makes no sense whatsoever, because the main character doesn't really have a character throughout the entire thing. He doesn't have a personality. He doesn't even talk.
That's good.
All you do is pick random dialogue choices at random points that ultimately amount to nothing except for one dialogue tree at the very end of the game. Other than that, they have no bearing on the story whatsoever. All they do is increase your affection with certain characters, but you can just do that by fighting with them in your party.
Right.
So, I would have rathered if he was actually a character and not just a self-insert fanfiction character. But no, and then he just freaking kills himself at the end of the game. And every character that was in the game before that is a total bitch. And it ruined... That game ruined every character from the first game for me. Every single one of them. And with Persona... Oh, go ahead.
Now, I have not played a Tales game, so I don't know.
Exilia 2 wasn't great. I didn't like any part of it. The entire game was based around getting enough money before you could move on to the next story bit.
Right.
So, there was a lot of just random grinding for money.
Now, what about Persona 3?
Like, if they come back way later and say, well, that he's not dead, like, they didn't bury him, I still think Kirijo has him, like, freaking frozen somewhere.
Yeah, it's like his body.
Yeah. Then that's fine. That, like, he became the Great Seal until humanity stops fucking being stupid.
That ain't happening.
Yeah. So Elizabeth's trying to find a way to break him out without that happening. And you and I both know that Persona's never gonna die, so...
No, of course not.
Especially not Persona 4 or 5. Especially not 5 after this freaking release.
We're gonna have a lot more 5 content coming right at you. Right at you.
We're gonna get 5 too.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
Fix what you screwed up in the first game.
Like, that's what I want out of Persona a little bit. It's just like, not these spin-off side games that ultimately, oh yeah, no, they're canon, so you have to, you know...
Alright, end spoiler.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I understand what you mean. Like even Final Fantasy got on that with friggin'.
Yeah.
They actually made a sequel to their most popular game at the time.
Ah.
And then they did it again for 13 for some reason.
They had a lot of assets.
I like 13. I'm still gonna say that. I like 13. I like 13-2. I don't much care for Lightning Returns.
Surprised they haven't announced 15-2 yet.
They will.
They have
they
to.
did. It's on Switch.
That's the HD. That's the Pocket Edition.
It's the HD Mobile Edition.
Look at all those nice little spray. Yeah, look at, I mean not sprites, models. Look at them. They're
It
beautiful.
looks worse than Final Fantasy IV Heroes of Light.
Like, how do you? I don't know. I don't know why they decide to do these things. No, I know why. Because of money. And because they have so many assets, they need to do something with them. Remember when Capcom sold off DMC Dante's model to some Spanish, like, toothpaste commercial thing?
No.
That happened. That was a thing that happened.
That's like RoboCop freaking advertising KFC.
It was like,
Whatever.
oh, are things really that bad for y'all guys? Come on.
I mean, it's DMC Dante. Who cares?
It was just hilarious.
It's Dante.
Yep.
But yeah,
Don't
I
be a
understand what you
Dante.
mean about the spin-offs, but they can't. Like, Atlas will never do what you want.
I know.
Mean, are you crazy?
I know.
You will play our dancing game, and you'll like it.
No,
Play our
I'm,
fighting game, and you
I'll play
have
the
to
fighting
get to
game.
know the entire story.
I'll play the fighting game. I'm not touching the dancing
You
games.
have to play our mobile crossovers, because those are canon too.
It's like I bought 4 and I haven't played it. I have not touched it. I pretty much just did it for the tarot cards.
Wait, what?
They had the tarot cards in
You're
with
talking
the
about
special
4
edition. Yeah, 4 dancing.
I think they had the tarot cards in Golden Special Edition too.
No, the tarots came after that.
I'm pretty sure they did.
It was fighting arena. I think it was Ultimax.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first fighting came out before Golden.
I meant Ultimax. Ultimax had the tarot cards along with the dancing game because they sold half of them with the dancing game and half of them with the fighting game. I think.
I thought they sold.
It's been a while.
I thought they gave all like 14 or whatever cards with each of them.
No, they split it in half. Atlas
yeah.
are greedy.
Solid Gold came with freaking stickers.
Yeah. Atlas are very greedy. They want your money, no matter what. That's like one of the main things that I hate about them is how greedy they are.
They're a company.
I know, but they're like way more greedy. Oh. Not EA levels.
The fact that Persona 4 Dancing on PS4, the only way to get it is to get the bundle, that's kind of fucked up.
That.
Why not just let people buy it separately, digitally?
No. Why would
No,
we do that?
Gotta spend $100 for it.
Then you get 3 games for $100.
Okay, Amazon, I don't think so. Frequently
free.
bought together. Persona Dancing Endless Night Collection and Smash Bros. Ultimate. I don't think so.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Every time I see that Hoot Hoot, I think it's a shiny.
Yeah, just a little bit. No, it's just Toho variant. You can't make me go to sleep. I don't know why I keep doing it. I have Flash.
I mean,
It's because
you're
I'm
not very
still
smart.
I'm still stuck in the mindset of Flash doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, I know, that screws with me too. It's Olimar Day, fucking sweet. I'm not playing Smash today.
Happy Olimar Day, everybody. Let's pray to the gods for a new Pikmin.
40 days until Smash Ultimate. And Olimar's character 40.
Let's get Mach Rider in.
Let's not.
Why not?
Because fucking why?
Why not?
Because he was in all of those iconic
She.
games.
Mach Rider's a girl, thank you.
Okay, I don't care. I call Samus a guy.
You're wrong.
Joking.
You're so wrong. Who wanted Duck Hunt?
Who wanted Ice Climber?
I was fine
Ice
with Ice
Climber's
Climbers.
a terrible game.
I was fine with
Ice Climber
Climbers.
is one of the worst NES games ever made.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's fucking terrible. It's almost unplayably bad.
Kid Icarus was no,
Kid
no
Icarus
golden turd
was,
either.
Kid Icarus was GoldenEye compared to freaking.
I don't know why I flashed it.
Because you're not smart, I already said that. Because you're talking.
Yeah, I'm talking. Probably gonna have to go heal. 'Cause I'm losing my PP.
You got like 15 left or something.
I think I'm trying to get him to level 25 at least.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Get to 25, let frickin' Jamboree evolve. And then I think we might go into the gym. Yeah, you still got 9 left. Might want to throw Porky out first against her big bad. And throw a few flashes on.
Me to flash Brooks Pokemon.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Just her big bad, though. Just throw a few flashes on and then start mega draining. Good job, Pineco, you did it.
I'm clapping for you. You might not hear it, but I am.
I'm clapping the world's smallest device. Wait, what?
Oh shit, I broke it.
So who you gonna main in Ultimate?
I've got a lot. I've got a lot of a lot of characters lined up.
Who did you main in Smash 4? You
I
didn't
didn't
really
really-
play it, yeah.
I didn't really play it, and I didn't really have a main. Like Smash is one of those that I don't have a main. I have like this group of characters that I like.
I mean, typically I do too, but there are some characters that I play more, like way more than others.
I'm
Like,
going to
Smash
get back.
4 probably has my biggest group of characters.
I'm going to get my Snake back.
Snake.
I'm going to get Snake. I'm probably going to use Ridley.
I'm
I'm
not.
going to use.
I do not care about Ridley in the slightest. I feel like he's a wasted character slot, but I'm happy for people who are happy for him.
Probably going to use Samus and Dark Samus.
I'm not in either one of them. I've never
let's
liked
see.
the way Samus plays.
Probably Captain Falcon
Everyone plays Captain Falcon.
because he's so fun. Little Mac.
Little Mac looks goddamn insane. He
Oh,
has a better recovery than half the cast.
Yeah.
How do you
It's
go
good.
from the worst recovery in the game to one of the better ones?
It's good. He got buffed. My little Mac
Got buffed to hell!
It's good. Little Mac needed it. He deserves it. He deserves all of the love.
KO Punch looks like it comes out frame 1 now.
Probably going to throw DDD in there too.
I still think DDD is way better in Smash 4 than people gave him credit for.
Oh god, there's such a big roster.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably
Thinking
gonna get
about
up to
it.
80 characters.
I'm going to use both Simon and Richter.
Yeah, I am too.
Fucking hell. I need, like, the poster just sitting on my wall to look at and be like, yeah,
I
okay,
do
this
too,
one's
like in an official sense.
Mewtwo, probably, maybe.
I don't give a shit.
Just gonna go throw in there.
In 64, I basically only played Link. I would sometimes throw out Fox, but I didn't really play him that much. In Melee, I played Link and Falco. And a little bit of Roy. In Brawl, I played Link and Sonic with a little bit of Fox, and I didn't like the way Falco played in Brawl.
64, I think I was pretty much all over the place. Then again, I was a kid, I didn't really give a fuck. I was like, oh yeah, cool. I can have Mario beat up, you know, Samus.
Donkey Kong and Kirby.
Yeah. There's Porky at level 25, hooray. Melee, good lord. It's been such a long fucking time since I've played Melee. I think it's pretty much the same characters, plus a couple of the newer ones I don't remember.
Alright, good talk.
Good talk.
So far, you haven't said a single specific character. And
Not for Melee.
games in.
Not for Melee. In Brawl, I didn't... Like, I mainly just played Subspace and made levels. I didn't really play it a whole lot.
PM...
Like, Snake.
Yeah, of course you mean Snake. In PM, I basically just played Roy.
I think I threw Roy in there, because at the time I was like, well, swords are so amazing, they're so cool.
Oh, yeah,
and
I mostly just
fantastic."
play sword characters.
And now I'm just like, I'm tired of sword people.
I bring on all the swords. Bring in 7 more Fire Emblem characters, I'd be cool with it, as long as one of them's Lyn.
It's like I say is I want Adol Kristen to show up. It's never gonna happen.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Why did
God.
you put him out front? I told you not to do that until he was 25!
Good lord, I get more experience if I just throw him out.
It doesn't matter, he can't fight! His stats are too low! His stats are way too low, he can't fight! Like, he might have, like, 20 special attack right now. He's about as weak as a Delibird.
Delibirds are fantastic, shush. I love my Delibird.
Smash 4 was just the biggest outlier, because that's where I, like, got into the game competitively. So I played Marth as my... Well, you can start training the others if you want to, just for later. You, like, put Roosevelt.
Yeah.
I mained Marth with Link secondary, because I always play Link. And then I had Roy, Fox, Falco, Pikachu, Zelda, Corrin, Cloud. Because, I mean, everybody has a Cloud. And you'll notice that, like, all of my characters are sword characters.
Yeah, I know.
Me,
You
sword
them
fighter.
swords. You like them swords. Ugh, it had Stig? Oh, fuck.
It's not going to be super effective. Shulk a little bit. I mean, not really. I stopped playing Shulk.
What swim trunk Shulk?
I don't get it. Dark Pit a little bit. Lucina. Just because Lucina is worse Marth.
In every way, shape, and form.
A little bit of Puff. Just because.
Need the Puff.
Uh,
Puff is the greatest
A little bit of Mario, just because he's so easy to play.
He's like entry.
Yeah, he's the most basic of bitches.
Mainly because, oh well, it's Nintendo, so...
His moveset hasn't changed since Melee, aside from frickin' down B and down air. A Cooper Copper Kern.
Chupacabra?
Kern.
Gotta share my kern.
No.
Gotta share my kern.
I can't even imagine what she's gonna have and what level they're gonna be on.
Let's see. Yeah, because we have not run into... Like, we've run into one water type.
Yeah,
Through all of these episodes, we've only run into one water type.
ran into Weasel.
Oh, two, I'm sorry, yeah, Weasel. So she might have a Kappa. She might have a Weasel.
She's probably gonna have a Kappa.
Probably another fake Mon.
Weasel's
say-
terrible, though.
I'd say probably about 3 Pokemon. Max, maybe. Not 4. Maybe 4. This is the 3rd gym. Nah, probably just 3.
You want me to look it up?
Nah. I want to be surprised when I see that she has a full party.
I think we should. You think we should just? What are we at?
We're at almost 2 hours.
How much longer do you want to go? Because I mean, we could end the episode at 2 hours and then like grind some more off screen.
I can do that. And edit 2 and grind off screen.
I mean, you want to get to like 30 before we go in, just to be safe, or?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Because God knows what she's gonna have.
She pulls up with fucking the best water types.
She pulls out a Suicune.
I mean, there was that one lady saying something about a dog.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know.
What is that? Is that like New York?
It's like New York, Boston.
I'm sorry, but that's just one of the most disgusting accents in the world.
It's so sleazy. If you're from New York and Boston, fuck you.
Oh my god! Oh my god, be careful! Roosevelt's gonna die because he used Karate Chop.
He used Karate Chop?
Wow, that was a
And
good
a citrus berry? What?
I guess the citrus berry does a set amount in this one because that was not a quarter.
I don't even know what happened there.
He used Karate Chop and then ate a berry.
Like, what? Okay. Maybe we
The
should have.
fraud.
Maybe we should have, wanted a Velvelt. It's like one of these over a pine cone. Good lord. Alright, get ready to say your goodbyes. We'll see y'all next time.
Okay, I was looking up what a citrus berry does, and I got a freaking fake mon called Percussoon. Its pre-evolution is called Takuni, and its final form is Tanu King.
Okay then.